This is Ramon. The channel is Alpha 4, and today I'd like to talk to you about the ethics of fighting. So, what is the ethics of fighting? Well, the ethics of fighting really is the rules, your own personal rules, on when to and when not to fight. For me, I happen to love philosophy. It was my major in college. And three books that I have been reading since I was, 15, maybe younger, maybe like 13, have been The Book of Five Rings, The Prince by Machiavelli, and Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Now, I have multiple translations of these, and I read them about every year. But if I was just reading those books, why am I not more successful? Why don't I just go and take what I want, use these strategies and tactics to have everything I've ever wanted? Well, because they're tempered, and they're tempered with ethics or morals. And I get those morals from other books, like the Tao Te Ching, which I'm probably mispronouncing, and Aristotle's Ethics. And even, and you know it's coming, the Bible. Yeah, I read that too. But I'm not talking about religious faith here. I'm talking about the moral core. And this can come from philosophy, this can come from a good parent, from a good mentor. I mean, if you're a really great person, this could even come from self-reflection, and you can control yourself. But the truth is that if you're learning how to fight, you're learning how to hurt people. And that comes with very gray, very sticky ethical questions. When can you fight? When can you not fight? If you're an American, if you're a Western person, you're taught very basic rules about violence. You don't hit kids, you don't hit old people, you don't hit women. That's basically it. Except, what if a woman is trying to kill an elderly person? Can you defend that elderly person? What if a child points a weapon at you? Can you defend yourself? And if you can defend yourself, when does your ability to defend yourself stop? These are the ethical questions that police officers and military face all the time. They're put in impossible situations where the moral code they are taught from their civilian life can no longer apply. And what you got to understand about fighting, real fighting, is that you're not just learning how to hit a punching bag. You're learning how to hurt someone. And if you don't have these ethics and morals to restrain you, to hold you in, you could be a monster. And this is why I'd like to call this story time. I would like to tell you a story about a mistake that I made with one of my students long ago. See, when I first started teaching people how to fight for money, I didn't teach ethics. I didn't teach virtues. I thought all that stuff, when they claimed that martial arts can teach you, the virtues of life and stuff like that, I thought that was kind of bullshit. I was like, no, you're learning how to fight? That's what I'm going to teach you, how to fight. But then I met a student who had a lot of potential. And I showed this person some of the hardest secrets in the martial arts that I know. Not that they're really secrets, but stuff that I just normally wouldn't teach other students, including tactics and strategy, including, how to, mislead somebody, how to act injured when you're not, that kind of stuff. And they took these ideas and they applied them to their private life, and that's my cat. And they then hurt people and manipulated people with this knowledge. Not physically, but they used the knowledge that they gained through training martial arts and applied it to social situations. And I was like, okay, wait, I need to start applying ethics to my instruction. And when I started doing that, I noticed that the quality of my students increased. Their output, their understanding of fighting became better because they had a deeper connection, in their soul, if you want to use that word. Martial arts and fighting is the art of the smaller defeating the bigger, the weaker defeating the stronger. And if you give those tools to somebody who's already strong and they're a bully, well, then what are you really teaching? So you need to have ethics. You need to have rules to rein you in. And over the next few weeks, I would like to go over the virtues and vices, the golden mean, things that I truly believe have helped me. Now, there are many codices, if you will, for this. In Japan, they have the samurai code, and they have the chivalric code in medieval times. Me personally, I subscribe to a more Spartan type honor code system, but it really doesn't matter. If you're in the military, you're going to have leadership traits, and it's a little pamphlet that has little leadership traits, and there's a reason why you teach these. You want to have a core of ethics, and this is honor, inner and outer. This is respect, loyalty, tact. These are all things that you want to teach to your students, and you want to teach the concepts of them, so that way they know how to act and when not to act. And I think this will be a very fun discussion over the next few weeks. I hope you join me. I hope you leave plenty of comments down below. And until next time, peace.